A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions. A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this three-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Somerset Patriots. New Hampshire have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Harry Big Dog gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now into the box, Ken Weller. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right.
First pitch on the way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Malone is there to put it away for route number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Here we go, fellas, let's go.
Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Driven to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next, it'll be John Ramsey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
John. First pitch strike. Get ahead here.
Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Patrick Hager.
Patrick Hager.
Pitch on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Logan Warmoth. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Capra.
So now to the plate, Vinny Capra. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One down, one
The
down.
0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 29, Colin Moore.
You got one here.
The batter will be Colin Moore, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Warmouth over at second. Capra at first. One gone. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Batting in, the center fielder, number 12.
At the plate, Eric Minuta. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I got it.
Florial makes the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And stepping in, Daniel Haston, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Daniel Haston.
Hey, let's go right here. Hey, no outs. No outs now.
First offering. Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ken Weller. Flew out last time up.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's in there for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Malone is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So next to bat will be Kyle White. He flew out in his last AB.
Kyle White.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Volpe is there, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, John Ramsey.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In now, Patrick Hager. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Logan Warmoth.
Ball one.
As he'll take a look at ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
The 1-0 home is swung on, missed, and that's strike one.
One strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. Ramsey ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Nobody out now.
To the plate now, Vinny Capra. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hager on third. Warmoth stands at second, no outs.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
The left fielder.
Standing in now, Colin Moore, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, one away. One away.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball one.
And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Now batting, Number 12.
So stepping in is Eric Minuta, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Fisher Cats are out in front, 2-0.
Nobody out here.
All
Nobody.
ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Daniel Haston.
35. Daniel Haston.
Now here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting. Right fielder.
At the plate now, Ken Weller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Here we got no outs.
The 1-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He pops it up. Volpe ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to dig in, Kyle White. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Kyle White.
Here we go.
Now here's the first offering. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Bird backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, John Ramsey. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
John Ramsey.
He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Haston at second with 2 down.
One.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Fisher Cats lead it 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Patrick Hager.
Patrick Hager.
Hey, we got no outs.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. Pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Now at the plate is Logan Warmoth. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
called strike at the letters, 0-1. From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Addison Russ comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New Hampshire took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Eric Pardinho earns his first win of the season. William Willett hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
As we look at this young pitching prospect, there are so many things to learn early in your professional career as a pitcher. Al Leiter is with us. Al, what are some of the biggest things to keep in mind as you start your rise in the pro ranks as a hurler?
Well, I think the simplicity of pitching, and I shouldn't use simplicity because there is a tremendous amount of artistry to it, is, but I'll base it down to this. Whether you're teaching a high school guy, a college guy, minor league guy, or big league guy, there's principles of it. Strike one is paramount. Strike one, get ahead. Have the ability to command a fastball. On top of that, changing speeds, and we see it all the time with respects to analytics and where we are with statistical data. Changing speeds with not only one pitch, but 2 pitches. So I want to see command of a fastball, preferably down and away. I still love it. Still hard to hit a home run down and away. Be able to utilize both sides of the plate of your fastball, whether it's 90, 95, 85, I don't care what the number is, and then have 2 breaking balls that you can throw for strikes. The constant stepping on